welcome Virgo to your November reading. So we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot as the overall energy. We have the Universal Rider-Waite as the 4-week breakdown, or how the energies are likely to play out. We have the I think it's Be Good to Yourself Oracle, and we have the Oracle of the Rose as additional information and insight into the reading. Virgo, I'm also going to look at the 3-month reading and the cards that fell in December for that for you, just so we can get a bigger picture of how this month is going to play out. So very interestingly, you had courage, you had synchronicity, and you had the King of Pentacles. You've got the Strength card, you've got the King of Wands. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. But look at these major arcana at the, you know, the last weeks of, or for the majority of December. And then you've got the King of Wands, another major arcana with balance. This is the Temperance card. Look at this guardian angel. Let's get started, Virgo, and we'll see how everything ties in together. So you have the Balance card, which in the traditional tarot is the Temperance, and the card says, I don't know if you can see that, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. And I love how this card says blending ideas with others, with your own, to create something extraordinary. And you had that synchronicity card, and I think that's what's kind of going to happen in your reading. Sorry, Virgo, I've just noticed you've got the two lovers, the Lovers card twice. Wow. So there's going to be these synchronicities with you and others, and I wonder if that's why you've got two Lovers cards, because these can be romantic, but this can also just mean our connection with others, also with what we love. So I feel for you, Virgo, December's going to be a real month of seeing what you like, knowing what drives you and what your passion is, and seeing what people, you know, there might be people coming in to try to help you, you know, seeing how you can achieve what you are so driven to achieve, but also in allowing others in. So it's almost like this is going to be, I want to say a group effort, but Spirit's telling me it's not exactly that. It's almost going to be like progress made in connection, like in not connection to anything, but in the connection of the all that is. And I feel that with both the angels here, and I see them in the tarot, the Temperance angel and the Lover's angel, I really see it, same with the Judgment one, I really see it as your guardian angel and how you are protected and how you are guided. And I feel that you're connecting your dreams, your passion, what drives you, to the physical world with others, but also to your spiritual realm. You're bringing the two together. And I feel like you're manifesting, like these two side by side. I feel like you're bringing things out into the world. And there's a real sense of balance and timing and I want to say luck, but we all know that luck doesn't really exist. It's just how we put ourselves in position and we open ourselves up to receive. And then from the outside that can look like we're lucky, we had a lucky break, or that was lucky, but in actual fact it's it's the journey. It's part of, it's those synchronicities, isn't it? Everything falling into place. And I'm really getting a sense here, Virgo, that you are being guided and you're following. I really get the feeling that you're following. You're following that guidance. You're understanding that guidance. I feel, we'll have a look at the King of Wands and the Emperor. I'm going to read these together and those together, if that's okay. So the King of Wands, you know, the Wands is your passions. It's your soul calling. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning. It's what drives you. And the kings are very much about, they put things out into the world. The queens receive and the kings give. Well, that's how I read them. And I find that when you get to the king, it means you've received everything you need in order to now put your gift, your talent, whatever it is, your service out into the world. And the Emperor, he embodies all the kings. So this is like Spirit guiding me to say that the Emperor's here in his power. He embodies all the kings. He knows everything he needs to know. He understands everything needs to know. He understands his passions. He understands his mind. He understands his emotions. He understands how the real world operates. And so he comes from a place of personal power. And the King of Wands is here to show me that this personal power is geared towards fulfilling a soul journey, a soul's design, I almost want to say. And it's to put it out into the world. And there's, you know, you've got the two lovers here, and with this very masculine energy of, you know, really doing, you know, pushing out into the world. It really comes from a heart space, Virgo. This is not just a willy-nilly, oh, I want this, I want that. No, this is really heart and soul driven. This is aligned with your calling. And I feel that's why, you know, you've got this ultimate card of personal power. You've got the King of Wands of completely understanding his soul journey, what he's here to do in this lifetime. You've got your guardian angels. You've got the two lovers, which is really, I'm seeing it in this reading, is really just loving energy, coming at everything from your heart chakra, from your heart space. And this can be people, like people coming in that are really aligned with who you are. You won't have to pretend with them. So in the latter part of the month, or as the energies play out, you know, as you step into this power and you balance all the energies of the king, excuse me, you're going to embrace this lover's energy. This is making decisions with an open heart. This is not making decisions through fear or lack or anything like that. This is making really high vibrational choices. And this is coming into your authenticity. You know, suddenly the masks come off and you show yourself as you really are. That's why they're depicted as naked in the imagery. It's just to show that this is who I am. There's no more masks. There's no more being the chameleon to fit into every situation. You know, you're letting your inner light shine. And you're going to have unbelievable strength and courage in your beliefs. You did get the courage card in your 3-month reading for December. Now you've got the strength card. You're going to stand up. You're going to be noticed. I'm even getting a sense that you're probably stepping into a leadership role, something where you can guide others, you can lead others, or others will look up to you in some way, and your advice will be sound, because there's no ego here. There's no being in it for the self. And this is getting yourself to a place where you know your worth and your power. So then when you give your gifts out to the world, they come from a place of inner wisdom, insight, understanding, love, strength, courage. And I really feel it's going to lead to things that you just couldn't imagine. Like this strength card, I'm just really focused on how she's sort of holding the lion's mouth. Now, you wouldn't do that in real life, because there's a chance of getting your hand bitten off. But I'm really focusing on that. I'm really noticing that. I'm really drawn to it in this reading. And there's a sense of either the unexpected or a sense of, wow, I never thought I could achieve this. I never thought I would get to this. And you are, Virgo. I just feel so much wisdom in you. And so much, it's understanding. And above all else, it's understanding who you are. And who you are in the realm of the unseen and the seen. So I'm really sensing like the spiritual realm and the earthly realm, and you know who you are in that. And you know your strength. And I believe, Virgo, you also know your weaknesses. But they don't trouble you, because you know how together they bring balance to you. And then you have let go. And the card says, decide what matters most to you. Let go of the things you don't really want, no longer need, or won't ever use. And you will be. With love and compassion and kindness and strength. You're going to be balancing things out, letting things go, because new things are coming in. And you know what needs to go, because you know what really matters to you, Virgo. And we know what matters to us when we know our values, when we know our goals. We know what is driving us. We understand who we are, and we understand where we come from and where we live. And combining the two brings so much balance. I'm looking at this rainbow going from one cup to the other. And I feel joy, like I feel happiness and joy in your reading, Virgo. Like you're really in a good place. And you will be letting go of things. And that might be difficult, because you do have the strength card, you had the courage card in your monthly reading. But I feel that you understand why those things have to go, and therefore you can let them go with gratitude and love and compassion and kindness. Because there's so much new coming into you. That's what I feel, you know, you got the two lovers. That's choices. But for some reason, I don't know why, I'm seeing it as in, you know, things coming in for you, like it can be love, it can be, I'm really actually getting just whatever you need, Virgo. What you need will come. And it's because you're coming at everything from this heart space. You're coming at everything with openness. You know, and there's wisdom behind this. And I feel that when we come at life like that, even when we meet challenges, they're not the burden or the burdens or tiresome like they would have been in the past. Because on some level, even when, you know, like I'm getting from the rose, this is why I'm saying I'm getting from the rose, you know, this beautiful, I mean, look at this rose, it's just gorgeous. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up as beautiful as it is. But, you know, roses have thorns. But does that mean you shouldn't enjoy the beauty of the rose because it has thorns? No. You're aware of the thorns. You know that they're there. But you still admire the beauty. You can still admire the beauty. And this is the beauty about when we understand ourselves better. When we understand ourselves better, we automatically understand others better. And there's, you know, we can always say there's a beautiful part and a not so beautiful part to every single one of us. But without the contrast, it's not balanced. It's hard to know. You know, if everything was always perfect, well, we wouldn't know that it was perfect because we have no contrast, so we wouldn't be able to enjoy it the same way. And I feel that's what you're understanding, what the understanding you're coming to, Virgo. And I just can't say it enough. When we open our heart, we come at everything from our heart space. I mean, I was going to say only good can come to us. And yes, that's the message. Only good can come to us. And we understand that even the things that challenge us are still good for us. So we do really believe that only good comes to us. Because it doesn't matter how we look at it. If it's a challenge, we'll learn something from it. We'll grow from it. We'll gain clarity or understanding, or it'll guide us to shift, to move, to change. And then when good things come, they spur us on. They give us that strength to keep going for when the challenging times come. So it's this balance of life. All of it though, bigger picture life. And that's what I feel that you're embracing in this reading, Virgo. It's a beautiful reading, and it's got such good energy that comes from it. And I want to say, Virgo, if you meet new people this month, and it just doesn't have to, because of the lovers, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it might be. I feel they're going to be part of your life for a little while. And I say a little while because people come and go always, don't they? But I feel it's not going to be just what I'm trying to say is they're likely to be on this journey with you for a while. It's not haphazard. It's together you're going to build something in some way, shape or form. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Virgo. Have a beautiful, beautiful month. The energies are certainly on your side. I also want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, or whatever you celebrate at this time of year. I send you so much love and light. I'll see you next time, my friends. Bye bye.